My name is Rebecca Sinnarajah. I'm 22 years old. I'm a Miss England semi-finalist 2020. My occupation is I'm a paediatric nurse and I work for the NHS full-time. I'm extremely proud to say that I work for the NHS during this crisis, and I would like to thank all the NHS workers for putting themselves on the front line. My sponsor for Miss England is Plus Free, so go and check them out. Prior to this lockdown, I did have a couple of events in place to fundraise for Beauty with a Purpose, but due to the outbreak of COVID, I couldn't. But I do have some interesting things lined up, so stay tuned for that. Some interesting facts about me is I am a Sri Lankan born and raised in the UK. I'm also a Bollywood dancer and I've received many awards for that. I sing and play the guitar and I'm also a henna artist.
That was Paediatric Nurse Rebecca Sinnarajah, a finalist at the Miss England for Miss World 2020, delivering her virtual introduction for the pageant. Beauty pageants have always been rife with controversy. Why do young women continue to vie for a crown that still symbolizes and casts a judgmental focus on women and beauty? Today on Ceylinco Life Let's Talk, Rebecca joins us from her home in West London to answer some of these controversies. Rebecca is only the second woman of Sri Lankan heritage to make it to the finals of Miss England. At just 22, Rebecca, who loves Bollywood dancing and works at the Chelsea and Middlesex Hospital, wanted to speak to people about the importance of mental health among children and teenagers. Having worked without a break during COVID-19 at the hospital, the stark reality of mental health support was larger than life, and she was even more determined to use this platform to talk to young people about it. This determination saw her take her dream that much further. She thus submitted her video clips for the virtual pageant and is now among 30 women vying to represent England at Miss World. I began by asking Rebecca how she thinks pageants like these help women and whether they aren't derogatory to women.
So there's always going to be loads of critiques out there about pageants. So, being in a pageant is not just about being a pretty face. There's more to it. It's all about raising awareness, a cause that they want to put out into a global platform. Loads of people think when you talk about pageant, it's about body image, or you have to be pretty, or there's also loads of things about it, but it's actually more than that. It's about empowering women. Everyone has a cause that they want to talk and help. So it's really supporting each other and bringing our cause to a great platform. And we're a great example to younger women, younger girls who want to join pageant. And we're just there to say that, it's not just about beauty, it's more than beauty. So we can make a difference to our community and our world.
So what do you say to those who say that pageants like these objectify women?
So I would always say to people that this is not just about beauty, it's absolutely more than beauty. We come on this platform because we have something to talk about. We have awareness to raise about. People need to change their perspective of pageants to say that, we want to make a difference. When we say pageants, people are always going to say something, but I'm just here to say that us women coming on this platform have a reason behind it. Either we've been through something or we're here to raise awareness about a certain cause. So not to always think pageant is just about beauty. It's way more than beauty.
So you are a Bollywood dancer, and I'm sure your confidence and your poise and posture comes from that. But how does your experience as a paediatric nurse actually help you in your contest?
So it actually, because during COVID, I was working throughout the whole crisis. But being in this pageant, this is something totally different to my job that I do outside. So I'm able to use my nursing skills in this pageant to talk about experiences, first-hand experience, what I've seen and how I can help and advocate for these children. There are therapeutic activities that we can help out with, with children. And one thing I say that I always say to people that no one needs to suffer in silence. There's support available out there. You just need to ask. And I'm just here to encourage young people, there's support available. Do not stay in silence. Use your voice, get help to support, because we don't want, like during COVID, loads of children have suffered. And I can see, so this field really helped me, and having to bring that to pageant, I can see I can be a voice for these young people.
Given your Sri Lankan heritage, Rebecca, has being coloured been a disadvantage? Because no matter where you go or what you do, at the decision-making point, that does come up at some point.
There's always going to be people that says something, you know. Even though I was born in the UK and raised, you know, people are always going to say, oh, it's better to have someone who is an English person to become Miss England. But you know, I take everything in a positive way. If I want to do something, I will just do it. I have a positive mindset. I will not let anyone's opinion get to me. It really does encourage other young girls to enter. You don't have to be a certain color. You don't have to be a certain race. You know, anyone can do it. So I just want to put it out there that, you know, it doesn't matter what kind of background you come from. Always have a positive mindset. Be positive about everything and do not let other people's negative comments get to you.
What is your opinion of the Me Too movement? Do you feel that pageants like these help in any way?
I would say yeah, because, you know, there are women who come into the pageant talking about empowering women. Using this platform would encourage other women to come out of their comfort zone, to raise awareness and to use their voice so that no other women will struggle in situations like this. So this platform could be used for big purposes.
What are your pet causes? How do you think you can support these if you win the crown?
Yeah, so my cause is my main platform. I'm going to use this platform to talk about mental health awareness in children and young people. So I say that we'll use this platform I'll go into schools, educate children on mental health awareness, the therapeutic side of it, that, you know, no one needs to suffer in silence. Their voices can be heard. You need to ask help in order to get help. So to encourage children that if you are suffering, do speak about it, because it's very important. This is a very important topic. We've seen it during COVID, how many teenagers were affected. So I'm here to say that, you know, your voices can be heard. Ask for help and you will get help.
As writer Adrian Michael said, she's the kind of queen who knows her crown isn't on her head, but in her soul. Being a nurse, Rebecca has an inherent understanding and empathy for people, and that's what we need in our young people and in the world right now. Good luck, Rebecca, in your quest, not just at the pageant, but in bringing awareness into the mental health spectrum. If you'd like to watch the full programs of Kaleidoscope, log on to our YouTube channel, Kaleidoscope with Savithri Rodrigo.